It's like a super rainy day in Taiwan, and I went over to the doctor to go get some medicine. So I feel a little bit better. Actually, I feel a lot better. But it's just kind of those weird times. You don't want to really go outside, but it's kind of really still boring at home at the same time. You know, I've been thinking a lot about how I want to, do something more with like my time and like do something that's more productive. Find something that's hopefully that can make me money. I guess. I think probably as a native speaker in Taiwan, if you're from Canada, UK, America, Australia, whatever, you could just teach English and then just kind of survive off of that for a while. The thing is though that what is it that you're trying to accomplish in Taiwan? That's you have to ask yourself at the end of the day. Do you want to get a better job as a teacher? If that's the way that you want to kind of upgrade yourself. A lot of people they'll stay here, and I actually met a guy who was from South Africa, and he was an English teacher, but also he teaches diving. So I guess that's kind of the thing that he really wants to do. He's got a couple of kids here too, right? So he's already settled here. But it's kind of really flexible, I would say, in the fact that there's other things that you can do as long as you can pivot and you know what you're looking for. I saw this place, and I think it was owned by foreigners, whatever. And it's they sell tacos, right? And I don't know what it is about Taiwan, but people in Taiwan, they love Mexican food. So if you're kind of a connoisseur of Mexican food, you know how to make Mexican food, then you can definitely come over here. There's this small restaurant that I went to with somebody, and they were selling Mexican food. It was weird because the lady's not even Mexican or anything, which is it's neither here nor there. But she told us to come back in an hour because she was too busy with all of the orders, and that's great for her because she's making a lot of money, right? What else have I kind of noticed here? There's opportunities for technology. I have a friend of mine who I think he programs in C, and the thing that you do with that is you have to program lights, or when you have those signs that are moving around and stuff, or whatever, that's programmed with C or whatever. And I don't know how that market's going to change necessarily because of AI, because if you want to make some type of a simple program, it takes you 2 seconds just to whip it up or whatever. A lot of people, they'll own some type of a business. I met a guy here who I guess he's getting up there in age, and he wants to get somebody to kind of take over his business, and I've been I really want to really take a serious look at it, but at the same time I don't really know what the terms are. He just said, okay, well, yeah, come over here, just check out the place and whatever. And I think there's a lot of businesses that are like that. I used to work with this guy, this Canadian guy. He has only one location for his school, but mind you, his school is very good, and he covers all the the main parts of English, reading, writing, listening, speaking, and he's got a pretty good curriculum regarding that. So something that he's kind of developed all by himself. I think that's kind of his secret magic trick, because every time that I go to an English school, they have books from 20 years ago, which probably just serves the purpose. And as long as you stuff a bunch of kids into a class, I guess their hope and their prayer is that they'll learn something. But if you don't really have a curriculum that's functional and does what you want it to, especially in Taiwan, then it's really, I know, because I've seen lots of different curriculums. When I was over in Japan, the guy he had this set of books. It was for adult conversation, which I think the problem with that stuff is that you have to change it every how many years because of technology. You don't want to have some type of book that still talks about, you know, video cassettes or even DVD players. That type of technology I think is getting a little bit antiquated. And a lot of adult students are like looking for the magic thing that's going to kind of propel them and say make them speak English really well. But I think like one of the problems for them is the vocabulary and some expressions, and they might be missing something. I was talking to a student last night, and the way that she was saying words like compensation or like conversation, because she was like compensation, and I don't even know if that's necessarily gonna register when I read this, when I talk about this, but and it's good. I mean, she's never gonna see this, so her daughter lives in Taiwan, her son lives in New York, so I think that she's got something like going on, and she definitely wants to kind of upgrade her English so she could go to New York whenever she wants. I was talking to her actually about how we say New York, and oh yeah, like I live in Taiwan, but my son is in New York, and I was like, why do you say New York, but then you say Taiwan? And I think the reason that she gave me is that people, whenever they're like in Taiwan, they don't say like I'm from Taipei or I'm from some other city in Taiwan or whatever. They just say I'm from Taiwan, just probably because it's just small in general, I think. But I don't know if you can hear the rain outside, and it's pretty crazy. I got this couch here, and I just kind of want to lie down on it now, because this is just one of those days where you're just feeling, like it's just horrible outside. And I think the thing that I was wondering if somebody's actually just gonna steal my umbrella when I went to the store. I mean, obviously they didn't, right? But I have had that happen when I went to like some PC cafe, and it was like raining hard, like a typhoon outside. No, not probably like that, but and then somebody just like, they grabbed my umbrella and ran, and then I had to have this like crappy umbrella later, which is a little bit of a letdown. So, all right, guys, I hope that you got something out of this. Upgrade your life. Get some more sleep. I'll see you guys later. Bye.